Hi, you
Am I
guys.
in the background?
Yes,
Here?
you are. Here.
Could you not?
Yeah. Well, I wasn't expecting that it was going to force me to turn the camera this way when I already had it horizontal. I'm aggravated. YouTube does that to me all the time. So let's double check and make sure the stream is up.
Streaming on.
You're so funny. Uh, it says it's up. Viewing my channel. Okay. Looks like I am up.
Tube of you.
Okay.
Our tube of you.
Now, is it going to let me edit? But the problem is I'm back on my phone. I got sound at least, but... Good job, thanks. Stinker? Well, that technically wasn't a stinker.
I did not need to. That was.
Okay.
Oops.
Well, here we are. I am back again, and today we're going to be doing some painting. And first off, I did find out that the big cardboard dragon that I made, Hearn, not only tries to stab people with his antlers as you come into the room, the cardboard and napkin and glue combination that I've used on him made him hard enough that when he fell to the floor and I accidentally stepped on him, he didn't take any damage. I cut my foot. No joke. So if you want something that's going to be able to take fall damage off of like a shelf or something, the food napkins and the Elmer school glue and the cardboard and all of that in layers that I worked just fine. It's gonna last a while. He is hard, and that one spot was sharp. I don't even know which part of him I actually hit. But yeah, I have a cut in my foot from it. Not a big one, but it's there. So that was a little tidbit about that combo I decided to use. I will be doing that again. Then I wanted to show, I'm doing some stuff in my sketchbook, but I'm going to put this in this sketchbook too. It's one, that I've shown on a video before where I have Anne McCaffrey's signature in there and stuff, and I'm just about done with the dragon. But I got this from my daughter for Mother's Day. And it's probably going to show up backwards on screen, but if you've watched Family Guy, you know exactly where this came from. Made me laugh like crazy. They drew this in 22 and it finally got to me for this Mother's Day, but hey, I don't care. I love it. That was one of my favorite things is Stewie going, Mommy, Mama, Ma, and my cat pretty much does the same thing, and both my kids used to do the same thing when they were little. So they are not anymore, but hey. So that one was great. This is an old drawing I did of a griffin. I think that was 1990. Oh, that was 2013. Okay, so it's there, but I want to do a griffin puppet at some point. Maybe another dragon, I'm not really sure yet. But this is the dragon I'm working on. He is getting close to done. And I accidentally thought I wasn't in the greatest lighting. I thought I had black pen. You can see there's a tinge of purple in him. It was the same brand fine point pen, and it was purple. So it's there. I've got to deal with it. But he's almost done. And then I will be off to the next one. So today's plans, still wish I could have edited this to have people be able to hunt for it. Let's hunt for the video. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. Let's see if I can share this way. I'm not used to streaming off of the phone anymore, but I need the phone to angle where I'm going to go. If the stream cuts out, I either received a phone call or we've been having some internet issues that for a month and a half, looks like stuff was going wrong with our router, but they may have fixed it, so I'm hoping. I haven't been able to play online or anything. It's been really, really bad. It's even affected working from home. So that is a possibility, and I apologize in advance if that's the case. And let's see, share this on Facebook. There we go. All right, that's good. And get off of Facebook because I don't want to deal with it. Where else can I share this? I don't have anything else. I don't know what goo is. Okay, whatever, YouTube. And what's, oh, it's for setting a poll up. Okay. Oh, hey, according to this, I could actually donate to myself.
What?
According to YouTube's setup on the live chat, I could donate to myself.
You should do that. Go ahead and do that. Just see what happens.
I don't know if that'll work.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
That's okay. So what I am planning today, first off, I have a couple books I recommend. And the first one I'm not going to be using, but if you're kind of beginning on painting on rocks and stuff, this book is super helpful and very worth the purchase. I bought it years ago, and it's one that I've kept. So it's The Art of Painting Animals on Rocks. And it's I mean, some of the stuff you can work with painting dragons on rocks and stuff, but the dragons I figured out myself. And as far as doing other animals, this is really helpful with trying to figure out the layout of how you're going to have the animal on there, how to handle the shading, stuff like that. It's really, really a decent book. And they show how you can work with the different varieties of rocks, make your animals kind of stay on there a different way, get them a little more realistic looking. Like this one, the orange cat. You notice you don't have to have the entire animal on the rock. Like there, they have just, it looks like he's kind of laying down looking up at you. So they have examples like raccoons. There's a deer. There it is. And let's see, the artist that did this is Lin Wellford. And this is from Northlight Books. And when was the publication date? 1994. I think you might still be able to find this one on Amazon or find it used on eBay, if anything. I'm not selling my copy. But it's very, very handy to do. She's got things like 2 squirrels on one rock. We know how my issues with squirrels. Here's multiple cats, multiple foxes. It's just a really, really good book. That's not the one we're working with, but I brought it out because I wanted to make that recommendation to anybody. And again, that's The Art of Painting Animals on Rocks. The one we're going to be working with today, I'm doing a project from Painted Garden Art. And this is using things like different shapes of pavers, flat stones for making walkways, just pretty much anything you can find at Home Depot, or if somebody's giving away paver stones. Kind of fun to do. Now it looks like I haven't gone too far into it. She's got deco art patio paint or an exterior latex for some of these. I managed to find at Hobby Lobby, Pagan using their supplies. I managed to find the deco art patio paint, so that's what we're going to be using today. And she's got various projects in here, like doing rows of elephants and rows of caterpillars, frogs, all sorts of little neat things like that. The one I'm going to be doing today, or one of them, is going to be doing these little flower baskets, and you do them on kind of that weird trapezoidal paver. So that is the plan. I should have cut a sponge to do easy leaf paints. That probably would have made it a little easier for me, but yeah, I'm not. So it is what it is. But you can do the stepping stones like these flowers here. She makes it very, very easy, step by step for somebody who's not used to painting. And then just rows of the pavers that are all little flowers. Let's see what else is in here. That was pretty neat. Oh yeah, painting a turtle on multiple rocks that you assemble the turtle together. That one's cool. I like that. And you could do them not realistic too. You could do them very, very funky, and it would be just so much fun to see the different things that they do with turtles. She's got several in this book, including doing the turtles on a single rock. She's got one flower bed edged with an alligator, using different shapes of pavers. And to save yourself some time, you could spray paint some of this stuff too if you're going to use the exterior paint. And then one I really want to do, but it depends on if I find the right shape of rock, is to do a fake koi pond, edge it with real rocks and your painted frog, but you can make it look like it's an actual pond. And that one is pretty cool. I actually want to do that one, but I just haven't found the right shape of slate yet to do that. And I love painting fish. They're so pretty. She's even got an iguana in here. This is pretty cool. I don't know what kind of rock she painted this on, but it's pretty awesome. So, yeah, the Painted Garden Art book is really good. I very much recommend this book. Again, I think you can find it on Amazon. I'm not sure. I've had this one for a few years. I think this was given to me, actually. So, we're going to get started. And so, let's see. I got to switch this camera around. There we go. There's a cat just for everybody. There's a cat. Sorry about the camera quaking and the diabolical giggling in the background there.
I was doing jazz hands behind you.
I had my head in the way, so...
No, I could see it on the...
Oh, brat. Alrighty. Now, I just bought these paints. I haven't even opened them yet. She's saying your first base coats, of course, you're going to want to use more of a utility brush. I have an old, worn-out silicone baking mat on the table just because it's easy not to have stuff stick. And then, of course, when I was at Hobby Lobby, I bought some cheaper brushes. Just, I think it was like a pack of 25 that are the real cheap things, but I don't want to wreck good brushes on stone. So what she's recommending is, she says to measure things out. Of course, I don't, you know, that's me. So you're at least going to set your base coat. Now, the patio paints are supposed to cure in 72 hours before they can go outside. And this stone is very rough. I did wash it first, took a little bit to dry out, but it's still a very porous surface. You could probably use regular acrylics if you're doing this for indoor use, but it's heavy. Just a warning ya. It is very heavy. Still not totally dry, but that's not going to matter. So the whole point of this is to make it look kind of like a real basket of flowers. And of course you can do any flowers. That thing's heavy. Yikes. And I don't have any background music because YouTube started to charge for their free music. And so I've had videos that had copyright stuff because I had background music that I've used before and was free for years. And I haven't searched through the audio library to find stuff that I'm going to be able to use and download to this computer. Oh my gosh. That weighs a ton. And sometimes these stones will crumble. Hey, Nebulana, I am painting a flower basket on a stone paver. The book that I got the idea from is Lin Wellford's Painting Garden Art. And it just looked like a fun project, so I decided I wanted to do it. Oh my gosh, that's heavy. And I'm using Deco Art patio paints. Okay, so the next thing she recommended is to do a dark green. I had just bought these paints, so I don't have them sorted out on the tray yet. And I didn't buy all the colors they had either. So I'm gonna have to mix some. I could have been more prepared, but yeah, I like CryoSphinx work. And thank you for coming to mine. I appreciate it. Now CryoSphinx is great artist. Absolutely love their stuff. It probably will, although I smeared it pretty good there. Okay, now to mix this up. Just darkening the green by doing a black and a green together. Oh, well, hi, Feather Star. Yes, I have seen you. Yeah, I do appreciate it. I tried to set it up so I could get some tags up to do the stream, and because I'm streaming off my phone, YouTube was giving me issues, so it didn't happen. Oh, well. So I guess people will discover me as they discover me today. Okay. So then, yeah, there you can see there's a little difference there in the colors. And this is just for the background. Of course, the bottom will be the basket, and the upper part will be leaves for the flowers. The tricky part is going to be getting all the paint into this too. Yeah, a Feather Star. I did my one dragon, Hern the Hunter, out of cardboard, and I had used fast food napkins, ones I didn't use, I just saved them up, and Elmer's school glue, and used it to make the texture on the skull of Hern, and texturized the antlers on him. And he's been regularly trying to stab people as they walk into the room. And then today I dropped him on the floor, and I was also trying to chase my cat out of the bedroom at the same time while I had my arms full of the cat blankets over here. And I stepped on the dragon. He didn't take any damage at all, and it cut my foot.
You took 2d6.
I took 2d6 of damage with him, and he didn't take any damage. So he's back up on the shelf, and his antlers are pointed away from everybody, but it's like, wow. I really was not expecting that. So yeah, for having a dragon that's really sturdy, that combination with the napkins and the cardboard and the Elmer school glue really, really works. I think too, I might throw some, well, no. Let's just make some more of that green. I have a feeling I don't have enough paint. Oh, I have to wait till payday and get some more. I'm going to run out of black really fast. Well, if all I get is one side painted today, then so be it. We'll see. Pouncy, 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 pouncy. All right. Oh, and Nebulana towards the beginning of the stream. Same to you, Feather Star. I'm almost done with my drawing of my dragon, so I showed that on here, and it's looking pretty cool. I'm really happy with it. Okay. Now I'm gonna get so covered in paint, but when do I not? There. So I'm just going above where I put the black. Oops. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Here it goes. Okay. Oh my goodness. I always turn into such a mess. Oh dear.
Just don't get it on the kitten.
Oh, she's way over there. I'm not going to get the paint on the kitten. Our spoiled little girl. Hi, Blue. Good to see you. I'm already turning into a mess. I'm going to turn this paver into a very heavy basket of flowers. Just laying the base coat right now with deco patio paint. Yeah, in order to finish this or do any more, I'm definitely going to have to buy some more paint. I didn't see where they had huge bottles of it. I might have to check Amazon for that, or Dick Blick. Oh, and the rattling was my amber bracelet and snake vertebrae bracelets together. Those are real snake vertebrae. Okay. There is enough of a color difference that I can see where the basket's going to be and where the flowers are going to start, so that's good. I wish I'd have thought to cut up a makeup sponge, though, to make leaf shapes, but I might be able to get by with something else here. Just doing this side really quick without moving the rock. There we go. That looks good. Okay. Yes, I am a mess. I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Okay. I hear you giggling over there. Again, very, very cheap Walmart sponges here. It's just to do the base. You go from darker to lighter. So I guess I didn't need to sponge or make a sponge for leaf shapes. This is working just fine. I went to a yard sale yesterday, and this woman's teenager is doing the spray painting with the cans. He's getting into graffiti art, but he did this really cool abstract on the card table that they had displaying some of the items on with spray paint cans, and he's gotten into doing landscapes and all sorts of weird stuff. And I guess the school he's in, he's actually taking classes in doing full graffiti art. And it's like, gosh, I wish they would have had that in high school back in my day. But he had some really cool stuff there. It's like if that table would have been for sale, I'd have taken it home. So it was really cool. Some more green. I'm using a paint tray that I got from a friend of mine before she passed on. I don't even think she used this paint tray. She's kind of like me, has a collection of art supplies. So I wanted to keep the outdoor acrylics separate from the other ones, even on the paint tray, so that's why I'm using this one. Okay. All right. Doing a little more green on the top because it's going to be overlaid with flowers anyway. Okay. All right. I'm going to start with mixing in another color here. I've got this apple green. I'm going to try that.
A 6-pack of 69-ounce jugs.
Of outdoor.
Six basic colors in a pack are $90.
And it's outdoor paint?
Yep.
Oh.
Outdoor waterproof acrylic.
Oh. Oh, that apple green is a pretty color. Let's mix that.
They even have their own pump tops.
Oh, so the more outdoor painting I do in our yard, that's going to come in handy. Because these little things were $1.69 per little container.
And it looks like you can get them in color packs on Amazon for about that price.
Flowers are where the detail is going to come in on this.
Oh, the pretty flowers.
All the pretty flowers. Kind of fun just doing this loose painting like this, though. It's pretty cool. Mom will probably have me make some for her, too. That'll be a good payment for all the hostas. Gotta add some hostas to the yard yet.
I don't know. She might not approve of all your loose painting.
I don't think Mom is going to mind my loose painting. Mom might appreciate the looseness of the painting.
You do not speak about my mother that way.
Oh, there goes the car again.
Rev it up, lug nut.
Oh, that looks pretty cool. I'm liking this. Okay, this is fun.
Yeah, that looks good.
Okay. Well, let's see. What did she say was the next step on this? Because I am going by the book for fun. Let's see. Oh,
The next step is dance around in circles on the lawn going wubba wubba.
No. All right.
Well, I tried.
Lay out the basket weave. Well, I should have done that first. Well, that's okay. Putting my own spin on this, I guess. I think I'm going to try to go with more of a white basket because then the purple and blue flowers will really stand out. And then when this paint dries, I'll just be doing the lines to make it look like leaves underneath. This is kind of fun. They're saying to sketch the basket weave. I don't know. I think I might just freehand it.
Oh dear. Look out, she's loose.
Ah! Okay, some brown. And we'll just go in that green slot on the palette there. Sorry, got to get a drink of sugar-free Kool-Aid strawberry. Oh, and Blue, if you're still there, my daughter gave me this for Mother's Day. I'm very proud of it. I don't know if you like Family Guy or not, but that was both of my kids and my cat. My Bombay walks around and I swear he's saying, Mom, 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 all the time. Well, I'm going to take one of these cheap brushes and do the line work for the basket. And I'm going to have to do it in white because I need to see. The trick here is going to be to make this look woven. I hope you guys can see this. Let me... Sorry, phone quake.
Abandon live stream, women and children first.
Ignore that crazy girl in the background, you guys. This is just pretty much making the markings of where I need to go. I like it so far. This is actually starting to look pretty cool because I can see it in my head, filling in the details. So that's pretty cool. All right, now I need to see, however, how she did the basket form itself. Well, she had some she left the bottom white solid like it's stucco or a terracotta. So some of them I could actually paint to look terracotta. That'd be neat.
Beg your pardon.
Okay. Alrighty. Whoops. Oh no, no help from Kitten. I think she's more interested in coming over and schmirgling, so you better get that blanket ready.
I know.
Or she's gonna yell at you.
I've got it ready.
We have a super soft microfiber blanket that my wife has to put over top of herself so that Balam can jump on her and schmirgle. And then, of course, Chell has what we call Scruffy Bears, this scruffy looking micro.
And then they leave like a 10-minute message.
Yeah. I think they killed the stream. Nope. Yay, I'm back. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Yes, the audio cut out because I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday, so they wanted to make sure that they get their message saying I have a doctor's appointment on Tuesday. So, yeah, that cut the audio out. It cut the whole stream out. But I am back. I hope. Yay! Thank you, Nebulana. Hi, Chell. That's very cute back there. Oh, anyway, I was saying that we have this microfiber bear that I bought for my wife because she either would get stuffed llamas or this bear with different hospital stays and stuff. But Chell has decided that the bear is hers. Well, so are the llamas too. They all belong to her. So she took the bear and schmirgles on it, and she will actually grab the bear off the shelf and demand that my wife place it on her stomach so that Chell can stand on her and schmirgle the bear. These cats are very demanding. It's funny.
No, you're standing. No, you're standing on my access.
That's the other thing we have to be careful, though, is because they'll stand on her dialysis access. And so we try to keep the cats off of that because that's dangerous. But it doesn't always happen. Schmirgle, yes. I heard Jackson Galaxy say that first, and I guess it's Yiddish for the making biscuits. I'm going to do this a little cheating here.
She's doing it the cheating way.
Yes, I am. I's a cheating.
Well, golly.
Okay. You going to survive the cat there?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Schmirgle kitten. That was Plum sassing. Oh my God. So cute. I'm going to add some shading to this too. Just had to make this a little easier. You can see Chelt spreading her toes in the background while she's sleeping. Oh my God. I just caught that. Blum the one day was dreaming and she was cussing and growling. It was so funny. Wraith is upstairs right now. I should bring him back down, but I figured a little less drama right now. Sometimes they have drama, sometimes the cats don't. Decided, though, we're going to work on getting some feeders to, I guess they have a ID tag on the collar that matches the bowl, and the bowl will stay closed if the wrong cat is near it. And I'd like to be able to not have to have entire sections of the house as cat areas. Right now it's still my art room upstairs. And so what we're thinking is getting a set of bowls so that we can deal with their food situation, because Thomas is on his own food. I've got the girls on a brand called from Germany. The food is done with rabbit and duck, which is part of their the cat's natural diet. I went away from, we were getting Iams before, but a lot of these Iams and Science Diet and stuff are starting to add cellulose fiber as fillers to the cat food. And, you know, it's just a cheap filler. And that really sucks, because cats shouldn't be eating wood shavings. So I switched the girls over to From, but Wraith is on his own diet because of his bladder crystals he had.
The girls aren't on that diet because of the natural foods. It's because it's German.
No, it's because that's part of their natural diet is bunnies and birds.
Oh, you picked it because it's German.
It's also very highly rated cat food. And the price definitely shows it.
All you Germans stick together.
Actually, no, we don't.
Don't fool me. Brr, yeah.
Whoops.
Oh.
Well, it's actually coming out pretty cool. I'm liking this. It's actually, I mean, it's a little time consuming, but this isn't a hard project, which I like. Anybody who doesn't have experience painting could pick this up pretty easy, I think. So now it's just a matter of getting it to look like a basket. Ooh, whoops, sorry.
Make sure you're in frame.
Okay, I gotta get a little more black. I thought about live streaming Minecraft and get back into redoing Dragon Coast in creative, but it's like I want to get these pavers done too. I haven't done straight art stream for quite a while, so I'm having fun. I needed to take a break. Think I am gonna do one of these though where the bottom of the basket's all white, like it's painted stone. It'll definitely be a little easier to do them that way. I was gonna do these a couple of years ago and I didn't. I mean, she's really talking over there.
Ow.
Okay. Let's take the brown and do some more shading. It's basically creating the illusion of this being the basket. Wait, she's mouthy back there. Balam's being super mouthy. That's funny. Mouthy kitten. Well, they're not kittens anymore. They're, what, 6 now?
5.
5? I thought they were 5 last year.
We got them in 2019.
Oh, yeah.
Wraith was 5 last year.
Okay. So come December, he'll be 6.
He's 6 this year.
Yeah.
Girls are 5. Will be 5.
I
Wraith
thought
is already 6.
I thought it was the end of May.
The end of May, yes.
Sweetie.
It is the end of May. Shut up. Shush, shush, shush. Yes, the girls are 5 years old. They were born in 2019. Yeah. Tell mommy. said it.
She's so cute. And mouthy. Yeah, you have, Nebulana. Gosh, I don't remember. Was it like 2019 or something that you started watching me? I screwed that up, so I gotta fix it. Oh, not too bad. Actually, it looks really cool on camera. It's looking decent.
Huh.
I like that.
Ugh.
Hi, Chell. Hey, pretty green eyes. Yeah, something like that. It was a while. I think it was before COVID, though. So, yeah, probably 2018. Yeah, so, yeah, 2019 then is when we got the girls. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to make those white ones at the top a little bit. Oops. There we go. That's actually looking really cute. I like it.
Sorry.
Well, you're getting schmurgled hard. Balam's a little bitty cat, but my God, she's muscled. If she is schmurgling on you or jumps on you, you really know it. Because she still pole dances. As Grampy Lobster used to say, as I had some cats from the hood. Oh my, hi. Oh, sneeze. I put your favorite blanket on here before we got to doing this stream, and now you're all happy and content over there. Spoiled little girl. Okay. That's a spoiled Chell. Oops. Dangers of doing this is I keep banging on the phone. I'm just going to go up and down with that because I'll fill in with shading. Wraith likes to sit in this window and people watch. Typical Bombay. But he also chitters at the birds. It's great. Okay. All right, let's go with the brown in between again. Actually, let's do that up here. Okay. It's kind of fun. Hi, Chell. Brr, meow. Again, just layering the paint in. I want to get some flat rocks into paint fairy doors too. I think that would be just adorable. Adorable. That was not an intended pun there, but it happened. And then I'll go another coat of white there too. Yeah, that dragon, I love how that dragon is turning out. Even with my mistake on accidentally grabbing a purple pen, he came out really, really interesting. And that one I want to turn into a full painting. Stick them on a really big canvas. I don't have a photo of it anymore, but when my wife and I first met at college, playing Dungeons and Dragons, and that was 2 weeks before I got married to my ex-husband. Um, she had me come to her parents' house, and she had the gaming room downstairs where we went and we started playing every week, and had me come and paint a dragon on the wall. When they remodeled, they couldn't save it because it was on sheetrock. And of course, sheetrock crumbles when you try to take it down. So that painting is gone now, but it looked really cool. And I did the thing in oils and life size. So it looked like it was crashing through the wall. I had some of it where it looked like the wall was crumbling and the dragon was coming through from the other side. And really, really enjoyed that. But I'm not going to do a painting like that unless, we have a forever home for us. And, hopefully someday we will. I don't know. We're paying a lot for rent, so love to be able to get an actual house that is ours. Well, luckily, our landlord has not raised our rent since we moved in, and we've been here. Hi, Chell. We've been here 12 years. It was before we got married. And yeah, so we've been paying the same rate, but yeah, it's crazy expensive. And right now, what we're paying on a whole house is cheaper than what renting a 2-bedroom apartment is in Minneapolis. So we're doing okay there, but I don't like the thought of being in the area that I am. I mean, all the neighbors know us and everything, and, you know, we've got some very good neighbors and stuff, but there's also some hairy stuff that goes on here. And I don't know. And the fact that this house belongs to somebody else and doesn't belong to us is kind of, you know, that I'd love to be able to have my own place. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. And prices are crazy now. Um, it's very hard for anybody starting out to get a home. Second, I gotta clean off these foam brushes here. I'm gonna get covered in more stuff. That's it. I'm very lucky to be able to have my parents stay at home because their farm is paid for. It's been paid off for a few decades now. And so they've been very lucky that way. But the land taxes, of course, are going up, and city taxes are going up. It's like I told them, I said, you're not doing a house payment right now, so that's a good thing. We haven't gone up to the cabin yet. Um, we're actually planning on the Bristol Renaissance Festival this year, and then Pagan Pride, of course. But I'm hoping we at least get one weekend up there, because I'd love to just have a week where I can just paint and she and I can just relax. Okay. So these are little bunches of flowers, so they're not specifically looking like any. I could do pansies and stuff, but I'm not going to today. Anyway, I do want to get up there at least once this year. We'll see. It's I'm having issues with a new job too. It's just I don't think I'm a good fit, and my stress and my depression has been really bad. So I don't know what's happening on that front yet. I don't want to make too big of plans outside of, we already got a hotel and everything for the Bristol Renaissance Festival in Bristol, Wisconsin. So I don't want to make any plans past that point right at the moment. I don't want to do any further details on there. That actually looks pretty decent. I'll have to let this dry before I can even turn the basket around. So that's going to be a little while. All right. What's this brush like? That's not a round one. What else have I got? Luckily, I have my entire paint suitcase full of paints right behind me. I'll have to get new brushes again for Pagan Pride, I think, when I'm face painting. Do I have a round one? Oh. Huh. Alright, just dive back into the cheap one. In your mouth. In your mouth. How did that one fall out? I had a brush fall out of my brush case here. Okay. Well, this I'm probably going to have to go with a smaller, more round. Well, this might work. Here we go. Again, I don't want to use expensive brushes on the rocks. Okay. Really, Chell, do you have to sharpen your claws on that? So this one, I think I'm going to do purple and pink. Yeah, I'm going to have to get these paints in bulk, I think. Because I actually want to line part of our yard with these little baskets. All right. Now, this is the time. I am using just this brush, which is just a cheapo. It's going to get probably pretty ruined. And I'm going to be doing is just stippling clumps of flowers. And this might take a few coats to get it to soak into the top. I don't know. But I am destroying the brush. I'm going to do a lot more on the very top of this because I want it to look three-dimensional as much as I can. And the rough texture on the top really lends to that too. I'd be so excited to get this out in the yard. These pavers, original price at Home Depot was $3.60 per paver. And I got really lucky because the cashier couldn't find them on the in the system to figure out what the price was. So I got them for $1.60 each. Because he wasn't sure if they were the ones that were on sale or not, because there was different types there, of course. So I was pretty happy with that. Yeah, after this, I gotta go and plant 3 tomato plants yet. The rain just sheared off the tomatoes in the one planter, sheared it in several places. We had such a bad rainstorm, and it looks like we're supposed to be getting tornado weather coming soon, sometime this week. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. I've already gotten lucky though with harvesting out of the garden. I managed to get garlic scapes. I had planted cloves of garlic about 4 years ago and didn't get any garlic plants. Squirrels, I thought, had dug up quite a bit, so I just gave up on it. Well, they started coming back. And so I managed to be able to get some scapes this year and onion scapes. And then, of course, the lamb's quarter, which I've been propagating. I had that and got lucky with some asparagus, but I had to replant a lot of the asparagus because only 3 plants seemed to come back. But we're not going crazy on the tomato plants this year because we just had so much trouble with them over the last couple of years. We went from having garbage bags full of ripe tomatoes to having a quarter of a garbage bag last year of unripe tomatoes. I don't know what the weather did to us, but it was not great. So I've got potatoes growing in the raised bed that I just created, so I'm pretty happy with that. Oh, that pink didn't give me a whole lot in the way of pigment there. Well, that sucks. Again, I'm going from dark to light on the flowers. We don't even have to do any detail. Not really. Here we go. Hi, Rowley. I'm making a flower basket out of a stone paver. And I've also been recording episodes I have to edit and put up, although I'm terrible at editing, for Vintage Story. I started playing again, but we've had so much trouble with our internet that I haven't been able to get on any servers at all. It's even caused problems with my job. It's so bad. So T-Mobile tried to fix it yesterday. It's been just the last month and a half that we've had problems. So I think if they said if they still have problems, then they're going to replace our router because it's old. But yeah, I started playing again. I got trapped in Skyrim for a while, quite a while. I was having too much fun with that. So yeah, right now just doing some flowers. Yeah, I saw Raleigh. I saw your name. Okay, have fun, Nebulana. I saw your name on one of the mod packs I was going to put in Vintage. The extra ruins or something. I did get that to go. Wasn't able to get Carry On to run. It just refused to even let the game go. So I had to uninstall that. So that's kind of a disappointment, but still got Bricklayers and a few others in there. And I've been up and down, honestly. Working for a big corporate thing doing medical processing I don't know. I'm having a very hard time with trying to do the job. And it's just because I don't seem to be getting it. So I don't know what's happening. Not that I couldn't go back to my old job, but working from home is not as easy as people think. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just the world wouldn't load with carry on it. As soon as I removed it, then the world loaded and has been operating just fine. So whatever else I happen to have in there, it just didn't like it. That's the way of things. But I miss playing with everybody too. I did have a lot of fun with Mystic Winds. You remember that night, Raleigh, that we got stuck with all those wolves attacking us over and over and over again? That was funny. Well, hopefully yours isn't going to be stressful like mine, considering mine is more processing hospital stays and stuff. It gets pretty intense, and I don't know. I just don't know. And it's in a very needed situation, but I just don't think that I have the personality for it, maybe. I don't know. So I'm just going to have to see how it goes. Sometimes that's all you can do. Oh, this is looking really cute. Liking that. Kind of a fun project. I mean, it's not super intense. It's actually pretty easy. Don't need any special tools, just a foam brush and just a little patience, and I mean, this is coming out pretty neat. Like I said, it's got to cure for 3 days before I put it outside. And I have to do the other sides yet. It's actually going to line, oh, and good luck on the new job. But this is going to line the section between my lawn and the neighbor's lawn, because he mowed his grass so short that it was down to the black dirt. Moses rocks. His rocks actually hit our windows and busted one. It had to be replaced. And so he was starting to mow down my yard too, which I've got flowers on both sides. I've got lilacs and everything. And he started cutting my grass down to really, really short, like to the black dirt. And I'm like, no. And so right now I have this kind of cheap wire fence up in between, and I want to fix that. And I thought that these would be really cute as a fence. And I have a book called Painting Garden Art. I showed pictures from it and showed the book at the beginning of this stream for anybody who's interested that has projects from one artist that she does painted rocks that look pretty realistic, and then things for bordering the garden and stuff, including doing a fake koi pond, which is one I really want to do. But I got to find the right piece of rock to put it on. And these are deco art outdoor patio paints. So they take about 3 days to cure, and then they can go outside. That's coming out pretty cute. I'm liking this. Also, Rowley, at the beginning of the stream, I've showed the dragon drawing that I'm working on. It's coming out really incredible. I'm just about done with it. Oh my gosh. It's really cool. Yeah, it did. I'm liking the white. I'm just starting with the darker colors first and then go from darker to light, which you generally do with acrylics. Oils, you're supposed to go the opposite. At least that's the way I was taught, but then my one friend that I showed a video of him, he's fully paralyzed and he uses the paintbrushes in his mouth to do the painting. He's gotten back into oils again. Oh, holy cow. He has got some work that is just absolutely mind-blowing. Totally gorgeous. I'm not going to be able to pick this up to show the top. It's too, paint's too wet. It's got to dry. Yeah, I decided with my vintage story playthrough, there's going to be sometimes that the character, her name is Haven, and she does the talking about the world that she's living in. So I'm doing more role play with it this time around. Decided to start over, so yeah. Oh, I like that. Oh my gosh. That is cute. Oh, holy crap. Wow. That is so darn cute. Oh my word. I don't want to turn it too much and mess up the paint. It's too heavy for me to turn it. Oh, that looks just sweet. That was not that hard to do. Wow. And Raleigh, I had to change the cat blankets, so that's the cat blankets behind the paver. Oh, wow, I love it. Okay, time for some diet half and half Arnold Palmer tea. Iced tea and lemonade. No sugar. Oh, neat. Do they have when the 1.2 is going to be coming out? Because I know they just went to like 1.93 or something. I just reinstalled the, created the new world, and then they came up with the update, so I haven't updated the new one. Okay. Well, if I get my internet situation fixed, I'd love to be able to come back. You guys need a pretty steady artist anyway. For anyone who's into vintage story, Bricklayers is a lot of fun. That is a very cool mod. Okay, come on, turn, turn, turn. I probably should have picked it up from the sides and got my hands yucky anyway. I think I'm going to do the rest of that off camera. Because I have to go around this way, and you guys are not going to be able to see the work. That is just adorable, though. Wow. I am hoping I got to set up our rocket stove in the backyard because in real life, because the clay, there's a certain way if you set up the rocket stove, you can do your own firing. But I also found out that I have somebody that'll charge $30 at a time for me to use their kiln. So I'm going to be buying clay and glazes and stuff and start making my own beads, especially goddess pendants and stuff that I can turn around. And if I want to just sell the beads, I can do that, or use them and make jewelry. So I've got glazes picked out and stuff, and the initial investment's probably going to be about 150, 200 total. But it'll be really fun to do. Let's swap the camera back here. So I'm looking forward to that. Okay, she's sleeping back there, so yeah, I got to do the rest of this off camera, I think, because I have to go around the sides and go on and then do the other side because I need the basket weave to follow certain spots. And you guys are not going to be able to see that. I wish I could move that right now because, maybe I could work on the drawing, but I don't know how I'm going to move that. I wasn't exactly thinking. But yeah, I got to get him done yet. And he's going to become a full painting eventually. But right now, my friend that, does the painting with his mouth, he's going to get this dragon tattooed on his, I think on his bicep. He asked, and I'm like, yes, yes, yes. But he's just done with Sharpie fine point pens, and the purple was by accident because I thought I had a black pen. But yeah, I'm really super happy with him. Yeah, he's had a lot of hours in. It was from the initial thing was a photo of a snake with its mouth open like this, and some of the fangs were already like that, and I just added more and then just kept going. So yeah, that's my big project right now. I can see on camera though I need to do a little bit more shading right here where the base of the inside of the mouth is. Okay. That's good to see. Yeah, he's insane. I'm really enjoying that one. That's one of the best drawings I've done so far. Yeah, and my hands are just bad. The pain's getting into my joints now and everything. It doesn't even heal up anymore. I have so much scar tissue. So I'm going to the doctor on Tuesday and see if it's psoriatic arthritis or not. Because even though it's sore up here, you know, the skin is, the pain gets into the joints, even down to the base of the fingers and the wrist. So something's going on. And then I didn't get the injections into my knee joint because they were not going to sedate me for it. And I'm like, well, you're not sticking a big needle into my hip. But I've been working on doing my own PT, and I am climbing stairs again. It takes me a little bit and a bit of effort, but doing okay with that. But then I'm starting to get the same reaction on my hands down on my legs, and so I'm going to have the doctor look at that too. So yay. One has to take a look at things like that, though. I mean, I'm 56, so it's, you know, I want to nip problems in the bud while I still have health insurance, because, you know, I went for 4 years without health insurance, and it did save myself a lot of money doing that, but, you know, my health is not the same as it was 4 years ago. Well, 5 years ago. Yeah, it actually has been almost 5 years with no health insurance, and I finally got it, so got to use it while I have it. But yeah, I think I am going to call this a night because I have to go out and put tomato plants in yet and do some weeding in the garden. And yes, I do wear gardening gloves. But I want to thank all of you guys for popping in, and don't forget to like and share this thing. You know, this is a worthwhile project, and like I said, the books I've got at the beginning of this video, very good books, worth trying to find them. The gal's a great artist, and this is a fun project. I'm going to have to do several more of these pavers. But hopefully I find the right piece of slate sometime in the next few weeks to do the fake koi pond for outside. I think that would be just a blast. But anyway, you guys have a fantastic night, and blessed be, and take care. How do I stop this crazy thing?